Hey everybody, so I wanted to do a quick setup video. I have not found one online, so I think this would definitely help somebody who's looking for a setup video for the OnePlus 13T. I don't know if it'll be applicable to the OnePlus 13S, as that comes with Oxygen OS. It'll be a different setup process, but I mean, let's give it a go. Alright, so let's go through the greeting screen. So we're going to set up your English, just to go through the list of languages. Does seem to be a fair amount. So we're going with English, legal information. It's all just features. I'm just going to agree to all of them. I will not be importing anything. Just going to connect to the Wi-Fi quickly. Okay, so connected to my network. OnePlus account I'm not going to set up now. I'm not going to import data. Let's do fingerprint. Numeric. Law. Okay. Dunsies. Add. So this is an optical scanner, not an ultrasonic. So it shines that bright light to try and get imaging of your fingerprint. Still as accurate, just not as fast. Cool. So I'm going to be using gestures. There's the button option. Just add the bottom button with the navigation bar. That is it. I love these animations. This is such a nice touch. So it's pretty much just showing you that would be where your notifications are. And this is where your settings panel is. Quick settings. Check the version. I actually got an update 2 days ago on this. It had minor camera improvements. It had a minor mode, which is just a restrictive mode if you have kids. We can actually just check it here. So adds minor mode in settings in the home screen. This mode enforces restriction designed to promote healthy digital device usage for minors. Fixes a display issue with app icons on the home screen. Blah blah blah. Improves the clarity of Dolby Vision. Improves the detection of frame accuracy of text scanner. Improves the camera performance for more vivid colors and higher clarity. And yeah, that's about it. New phone, leave me alone. Let's just go through the settings quick. So we've got your normal Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, mobile network. This doesn't support eSIM. Only the global ROMs like Oxygen OS would support eSIM. Sorry about that. So yeah, this is the themes. So you could choose between different themes, your Flux themes. And you've got your usual wallpapers, so live, static. Let's see there. Very fancy. Just do lock on home screen. Turn on, oh yes, of course. Always on is always welcome. So speaking of always on, so you've got the classic mode and then you've got your seamless mode. And you can go in and personalize, add characters, different clock widgets. Not a lot to do here. Anyways, moving on. And you've got your fonts, your different font settings, font size, font weight, which is your thickness, and then adaptive. I don't know what that was, that just changed. And then you got your icons. So different style of icons, circular, material UI like pebble. Actually like the pebble. Size of the icon, art icon, which kind of redraws the look of the icon to make it look better. The name of the app name, how big you want it. So if you got issues with your eyes, that at least help. You can even take that away. But I mean, this is a China phone, so we don't even know what half those apps are. So maybe best to leave the names underneath. Then you can change your UI colors. I'm not going to do that. You can change it towards whatever's set on the wallpaper, so it extracts the colors of your wallpaper. Your fingerprint animation, so different unlock styles. Like that. Edge lighting, when you receive a notification, the sides light up. Pretty cool. I'll leave that as well. Oh, you can do it for incoming calls as well. Video ringtones. I have not seen that. So that's going to go to the China theme store. Nifty feature that I learned is that you can do a global where is it? A screen translate. So with the Vivo X200 Ultra, there was a lot of things that I wasn't able to change, or it would throw out an error and I wasn't really sure what it meant. So what I did is, I have to wait for this to download, but you can swipe into the quicksend and you can do a global screen translate. So you can actually translate from Chinese simplified to English. I'm actually not sure what other languages it can translate to, but English would be the best bet. And then let's just do that in the background. Then at least you know what's going on. Display and brightness. We can obviously set our screen resolution high. High, thank you. And your screen refresh rate high all the time, because I mean you bought it, so use it. Your auto select will do the adaptive, so if you're not doing anything, it will drop down to a certain hertz. I'm not sure what that certain hertz is. I doubt it's 1 hertz. It will most likely be about 30, maybe 10 hertz, and then as soon as you move or interact, it will jump back up to 120. That's if you're battery conscious. This thing's got great battery life, so as I said, you paid a lot of money for this device. Use it. Sounds, vibrations, notifications, status bar. Set your network speeds at the top. Okay, battery style, horizontal, vertical, loop. Ooh, loop, that's fancy. I've not seen that before. I'm going to leave it as loop. Let's be different. Battery's percentage. That would be difficult to see, so I'll leave the percentage there. Notification. Show number. Do not show. Show icon. Icon. Definitely icon. Live alerts. Yeah, live alerts is one of those things where a lot of the apps, so it's like that bar that the iPhones have, where it gives you all those alerts on that little dynamic island. This does the same thing, but for a lot of the stuff, it would be for the Chinese apps. So like Chinese flights, e-hailing, the train stops, all that type of stuff. So the only stuff that you would pretty much see it in is if you use the standard music app, health app, personal hotspot, screen recording, silent, which would be this button here, which looks very iPhone-esque. So let's just change that to the do not disturb. So basically, if you hold down, you can see it shows there. If you hold it down again, it is now on. So for those system apps, you'll see the use of their dynamic island being used. But for a lot of other things, you won't see it. So I know Spotify definitely uses it, Timers uses it. But in terms of like Uber Eats or certain apps like that, you know, e-hailing like Uber itself, that doesn't use it. It's a bit of a drawback, but learn to live with it. Hide details on the lock screen, wait screen when the notification is received. No, Yeah, that's pretty much that. Digital well-being, all the apps, battery, shortcut button, I showed you that. Maybe we can just dive into what you can set. So memo clip is you hold it down and it takes a screenshot or a camera shot of something and it adds it into like a notes to keep a memory of it. Sound and vibration, so it will jump between your silent, alerting, so forth, so on. Do not disturb. Press to open up the camera, press to open up a flashlight, press to record, to translate, to do a screenshot, or do nothing. Don't know why you would do that, because what's the point? And then we've got our AI. So it's got Brino AI, so there's obviously no Google stuff here. And a lot of the stuff doesn't work. So they got like a circle to search, which you can normally enable, but it's all in Chinese. It's the same as the X200 Ultra. Speaking of, let's find the Google. Thank you. Okay. No. Yeah. English. Oh no. Thank you. So, searching Android, Google. Google Play Services. So Play Services is there. I need to enable Google. It's there already. So I did get a comment on my review video that the Play Store is actually here, but it is disabled. So I wanted to just verify that because I had to download the APK because I didn't actually check. Yeah, I'm not seeing a Play Store here. It's just Play Services, there's no Play Store. Yeah, so what I thought, so pretty much what you have to do is you have to download. So that's a mission. Once I download the Play Store, I'm literally going to install Chrome because I cannot deal with that. Install. Please just install it. Turn on SuperGuard. No. Done. Okay. Play Store. Thank you. So you just have to sign in with your Google account, which I'm going to do now. Give me one sec. Okay, I will be using this device. Hi. Turn back up. Okay, so once that's done, you can install Chrome. Keyboard to get rid of this atrocious keyboard. Google Pay. And you can download all the rest of your stuff. So just to show you the amount of crapware that's included in this, there is a ton of things. But the nice thing is you can delete that. Move. And there we have Gboard set up. So what you can do is to go through all of this crapware, you have to go to apps and you're literally going to uninstall. By the way, it has Android Auto. I know a lot of people have complained about that, and I know Vivo is included as well. That's fantastic. So let's just go through. I don't know if I want to bore everyone with this. Maybe not, but that's pretty much the gist of it. You have to go through each one and just uninstall. Anyways, that is it. So just to show you, so that's their wallet. Let me just actually, before I get confused, goodbye. That's another way you can do it. Sorry, that would actually probably be easier. Just go through. But yeah, just to show you the wallet. Yeah, all you can do is just add your card there. Google Wallet works. All Google services work on this, so it's quite a pleasure. Once you actually just clean it up a bit, it becomes very usable. And that is it. Hopefully that's everything. Maybe I can just cover the AI stuff, and that is not being covered anyway, so I can just show you the AI tools that you get. So these will be your AI tools. So you got AI Recompose. So if you've taken a picture of somebody, for instance, and the AI pretty much just determines if that's the best composition for that photo, and pretty much what it will do is, I can show you. You can also download, we need an account first. Okay, I didn't realize that, so that I'm not going to go through then, but let me just show you. So AI Recompose, a detail boost. So if you take a picture and the quality is quite bad, it will enhance it by over sharpening it. Doesn't work that great. It might for some, might not for other. You get your general AI eraser if you want to delete people or stragglers that get into your photo. The unblur, which would then be the same thing as your AI enhance. If there is blur to the image, or there's something, a picture that you've taken and you only took one, you didn't take two pictures as an example, and you need to try and get the face unblurred as possible, that would be your tool. And then you get your reflections eraser. You'll notice that these are very similar to Oppo's AI. Remember, they're the same company. So a lot of the stuff will be exactly the same as Oppo's, and Oppo's stuff works really well, surprisingly well. And that was my full screen translator that finally downloaded. And that is it. That is the setup of the OnePlus 13T. If you have any questions, or if you want me to cover something, or you want to know if something's working before you buy the phone, because I know that's quite a big thing, especially with banking apps. All the banking apps we use work perfectly fine here in South Africa. So ABSA, Discovery Bank, FNB, all of that. But if there's a bank app that you want me to specifically test for you, so you're on the fence of buying the phone as an example, and you want me to test something, drop me a comment. I'll be more than happy to assist. I'm going to be using this phone. I'm switching from the X200 Ultra to this for about a week. I really like the in-hand feel, and I want to rock it without a cover, because I mean, what's the point, man? Look how beautiful this phone is. Stunning, stunning. So yeah, let me know. Thank you. and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.